what makes a man truly valuable? Not money, not status, not fame. The Stoics taught that a person's worth comes from their character, from their ability to remain strong in chaos, to serve others, and to live with purpose. Today, we're going to uncover 7 Stoic signs of a high-value person and how you can cultivate these traits in modern life. These are not just ancient ideals. They are practical ways to become stronger, more respected, and more useful to your family, your community, and the world. The first sign of a high-value person is self-mastery. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." In modern society, most people are slaves to impulse, social media, junk food, anger, addictions. But a Stoic man rises above. He doesn't allow emotions to control his actions. Instead of chasing quick pleasures, he commits to habits that build strength. He wakes early, he trains his body, he chooses work over distraction. When anger rises, he doesn't lash out. He breathes, pauses, and responds with reason. You can begin strengthening this same self-control with one daily ritual of self-denial. A cold shower, a short fast, or turning off your phone for an hour. Small acts of discipline harden the will, and that willpower makes you valuable in any age. A high-value man isn't swayed by gossip, trends, or shallow approval. Seneca wrote, "He who seeks wisdom is a friend to all, but he who seeks applause is a slave to many." Today, men often define themselves by likes, followers, or the crowd's opinion. But a Stoic stands firm in his principles, even if it makes him unpopular. He builds his values on reason, not fashion. His integrity, honesty, and loyalty are unshakable. He is the man whose word can be trusted, whose actions match his speech. This is how you become respected, by refusing to compromise for temporary gain. A simple practice is to write down your 3 core values and reflect each night on whether you lived by them. That alignment is the foundation of true worth. Epictetus, once a slave, said, "Difficulties show what men are." The world today avoids struggle, yet high-value people embrace it. They see obstacles not as barriers, but as the training ground for greatness. When life strikes, they do not collapse. They endure, adapt, and rise stronger. If you lose your job, your partner, or your comfort, see it as a test of resilience. Train your body to mirror this principle. Martial arts, lifting, running. Put yourself in situations where you are comfortable with discomfort. No growth comes from ease. Each week, step deliberately into challenge, public speaking, physical hardship, or even fasting. Adversity becomes a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger you get. The Stoics believed value comes not from what you take, but from what you give. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What is not good for the hive is not good for the bee." A high-value man is a protector and servant. He provides for his family, uplifts his community, and uses his strength for others, not just himself. You don't need to save the world. Service can be simple. Mentor someone younger, help a neighbor, be present for a friend in crisis. At work, don't only ask, "What do I get?" Instead ask, "How can I add value here?" Over time, people come to see you as dependable, stable, and selfless. Commit to just one act of service each week with no expectation of return. This alone sets you apart in a world obsessed with self-interest. Seneca said, "A sword never kills anybody. It is a tool in the killer's hand. Truth is the same." A high-value person does not lie to please or avoid conflict. He speaks truth, even when it's uncomfortable. But he does it with wisdom and compassion. In relationships, this means saying what must be said, not just what is easy. In society, it means standing for what is right, even when it costs you. And in your personal life, it means admitting your flaws honestly, because only truth can lead to growth. You can train this courage by practicing honesty in one area of your life this week. Speak truth with kindness. People may not always like it, but they will respect it. Marcus Aurelius warned, "The opinion of 10,000 men is of no value if none of them know the truth." High-value men do not follow the herd. They think critically, question authority, and decide based on reason. In an age of propaganda, algorithms, and mass distraction, this independence is rare and priceless. To live this way, limit your consumption of shallow news and entertainment. Read philosophy, history, and science to sharpen your judgment. Refuse to be manipulated by trends. Build your own path. A powerful exercise is this. Each time you hear a strong opinion online, pause and ask, "Do I believe this because it's true or because it's popular?" That simple question is the mark of an independent mind. The final sign of a high-value person is the mark he leaves behind. Not wealth, but virtue. The Stoics lived knowing death was near, and they asked themselves, what kind of ancestor will you be remembered as? Modern men often chase status that dies with them, but true value is leaving behind character, wisdom, and service that echo long after you are gone. Be the father, brother, leader, or friend who inspires others to grow. Build habits and traditions that strengthen those around you. One way to focus this is to write your own eulogy. Ask, what do I want people to say when I am gone? Then live each day in a way that makes that vision true. These are the 7 Stoic signs of high-value people. Mastery of self, living by principle. Strength in adversity. Service to others. Courage with truth. Independence of mind. Legacy of virtue. In a society drowning in comfort and distraction, embodying these traits makes you rare. It makes you dangerous, but in the right way. A protector, a leader, a man who adds strength to the world rather than weakness. If you want to become high value, start today. Pick one of these Stoic practices, apply it, and let it shape you. Over time, you'll not only change yourself, you'll change the lives of everyone around you.